Spiritual Lights come to you week in and week out, prophesying the return of the Most High and His Heavenly Son. All praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, HaKadosh. This is Brother Uriah from GMS Chicago. Just want to go jump in the spirit. You know, I was talking to a new brother, and when we first started breaking bread, one of the things I told him, the first thing you're going to do is, you know, go through a lot of temptation. And one of those temptations is your family, your friends, your woman, your children, your anything that was part of your former life. And that just goes inside the scriptures, man. This is just, it's really a rite of passage. You know, the temptations and afflictions dealing with your family is really about a rite of passage to this truth. First of all, I got all these scriptures coming to my head now. First of all, let me get start off in Sirach. Let's see if I can get it through the Google. KJV Apocrypha Sirach. Prepare thy soul from temptation. Let's see if that was a lie. It's acting up. Hold on, let me just go there. It's taking time. I already can tell it's taking too long. I just pull it up in Sirach. It's the second chapter, I believe. It's verse 10. Now it's ready. Now I went to another website. But it's just a rite of passage, man. We gotta go through the same things that all of us go through, starting with Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, HaKadosh. And how you deal with it is one of the factors if you're a man of the Lord or not. Because if you're a man of the Lord's going to bring you through it. It might be hairy, it might be crazy, it might be, you know, sometimes you got to get into an argument, but you can't cuss your mama out, you can't cuss your dad out, you know. You try to love them and just respect them and just try to defend the gospel. That's why when you first come into this truth, you shouldn't be trying to teach. You should just, you know, learn and be quiet and take your time. This is Sirach, the second chapter, the first verse. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So the Lord said, my son, if, that's a contingency word, all right? That's if, all right? If thou come to serve Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, prepare thy soul, your mind, your spirit, your body for temptation. All right, you're going to go through temptation, man. All right, if you go to the Gospels and hear about the parable of the sower, and you know, some seed come on stony ground, some on thorny ground, some on fertile ground. But what happens? The enemy comes right away and tries to what? Swoop those seeds up. He tries to come get all those good plantable seeds. So he might use your family to do what? I thought you were better than this. You know, baby Mookie, I told you to come and see Jeebus and all of that. And you said, but mama, I told you if you're not going to build out, I told you you're going to get out of my motherfucking house because I'm not doing it. Mama, but I said, and I don't. And it go back and forth and back and forth. Your daddy cussing you out. I told you better than that. Or as in Good Times said, the only Jesus I know is this one. You know, pointing to the blonde-haired, blue-eyed bastard. All right? And that's just part of the fights, man. I had some doozies with my mom. You know, I had to have my brother to help mediate. You know, just as I had to mediate for him too. You know? And that's what coming into this faith is all about. And it's actually in the scriptures, man. It says, set thy heart right, set your mind right. How do you set your mind right? You set your mind right through the scriptures. Through watching the videos, reading, praying, fasting, listening, getting wise counsel from men of the Lord that are in the faith and established. Okay? Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Alright? And you got to remember, this is a rite of passage, man. Watch this. So I can try to pull up Peter's. Salakia. 1 Peter 4:13. Let me start with 12. To you. You can't be, woe, it's me. I don't know why this is happening to me. No, man, first of all, Jeremiah 5:19. When they ask you, why did the Lord do all these things to us? Tell them that when we were in our own land, we worshiped false gods and went off. So right now, everything that we're going through is a form of punishment. All right, to get our mind right, to get our spirits right, to repent and get back in the good graces of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem HaKadosh. All right. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad with exceeding joy. All right. If ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of God resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil, spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. So this is part of the process. You got to come into this faith. You got to hear your family, your mom, your dad, stepdad, uncle, cousins, whoever's near and dear to you, brother, sister, and Yahweh Shai even warned of this, right? And he told you, this is his mama. This is who Yahweh Shai said is his mother and father, and sisters and brothers. Matthew 12, 48. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother? Who is my brother? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of the Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. That's who your mother and brother and sisters are, the true men of the Lord, the true family of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. That's the reason why the Lord said he came to bring division. All right. This is Luke 12:51. Suppose that I'm come to give peace on the earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. All right, and it don't mean just that. It could be your mother against the son against the mother, son against the father, son against the uncle, the household is is divided now. All right, and there's plenty of other scriptures that go into it as well. All right, this is not our rest, and this is a chastising of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and approving of Yahweh Yahweh Shai to see what you're made of. Are you going to put anybody before Yahweh? Are you going to put anybody before Yahweh Shai? I believe in the Apocrypha, it says, he asks us, do you love these people more than me? You know what I'm saying? Do you think speaking of the Heavenly Father, he loves each and every one of the hopeful righteous elect, man. All right? And he's got everything in control. And he's proven who of his sons and who of his daughters are sincere, humble, are of that ilk. This is a testing ground down here, man. It's a proving ground. So that you're going to get proven. And you're going to be shaken. All right? Just as in Amos says, we've been sifted in the sieve. All right? We've been tried in the fire, the furnace of adversity, and the furnace of affliction. All right? So, if you're new to this faith, know that your family problems we all been through it, still going through it to some degree, and the more you learn, the more you grow. That's what gets you to know how to handle these various trials and tribulations. All All right. There's so many more. I'm just driving. I'm hearing these scriptures come to my mind, and I'm like, man. All right. Well, it's just been a quick, simple edification. This is Psalms 119:9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. That's how you cleanse your way. That's how you find the truth. That's how you make it to the kingdom on the first go around. That's how you grow in the faith. That's how you learn to get battle tested. That's how you get exercised therewith, and your spiritual metal gets built up, and you will be able to quench the fiery darts that's being thrown against you. All right. Learn the scriptures, and don't try to teach your mom. Don't try to teach your dad. Just coming in. Just try to tell them I love you. I'm just getting in the Bible. I'm trying to learn and just stay in the scriptures. And they'll see over time, you know, it gets being spiritual. And just treat them with love, no matter how they act. All right? So hopefully this has been edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Bashem, Rakakadash. All praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, a great millstone at GMS. Honors to all I can run the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. And truth and sincerity. Then I go say Shalom and Abba B'Mor.